I went to Dollar General to pick up frozen pizza with my family, and I stumbled across these Donruss packs. They had Score, Treat, or Absolute in the back of them, and some of them were Score. They're about $4 each. I got 5 packs. We're looking for Downtowns and Kabooms. Without further ado, let's get ripping, boys. Each pack comes with these rookies and a bunch of base inserts. They're really just a bunch of cards they've thrown in that are worth literally nothing. But without further ado, let's start off with Absolute pack. We're obviously looking for Kabooms. We're looking for explosives. We're looking for big-time autos. Hit you guys a little pump fake. We're actually going to the Score here first. We have a nice little Bo Nix potentials there. I like that these are last year's class, so we're getting a lot of bang for our buck with Drake May rookies, Bo Nix rookies, Jaden Daniels, and so much more. Going in the Absolute, we have a bunch of base in the front, followed by Lucas Van Ness, a little sneak peek there. Jonathan Mingo are finally getting on the board. Keely Ringo and a Lucas Van Ness. I truly do think if you guys are in Dollar General and you want to rip some cards, I do think that you guys should get these because these are absolute bangers. Going into our second pack, we got our base in the front. Looks like we have a Gary Brightwell on the Phoenix, followed by a Cameron Rising and a bunch of base there. These things really aren't good, like I said before. But we're going to go into our first Score treat here, and we're looking for something big. Daniil Hunter on the front, followed by a Penix, I think that was. I have no clue. I honestly could not see that. But without further ado, let's get into the first Donruss pack we got. Give us a Downtown. We got a Simon Rice, followed by an Alvin Yellow, and a Marshawn Lloyd for 50 cents to put us back on the board. Nothing so far going to the first 2 packs. Going on a third one, we're looking for some magic. I've ripped so much Donruss and haven't pulled anything. We got a Kellen Hill on the front, followed by a bunch of just base stuff. But I'm hoping this can turn our luck around because every downtown or uptown I've pulled, it's been out of cheap packs. We got a Jalen McMillan there on the Rising Stars. I'm big on Jalen McMillan. I think he's going to be an absolute stud. We're going into Donruss. Looks like we got a Micah Parsons on the front in the Cowboys uni. Jamal Lewis and a Michael Penix Jr. on the yellow. This would have been so much better a couple months ago, followed by Jalen McMillan. There we go. With that Michael Penix and Jalen McMillan looking really good going in the last 2 packs. Even if we don't make our money back here, it's been an absolute pleasure to rip. We got an Amir Smith, and it looks like we're going into Absolute here. Started off, we got a Jalen Waddle, Devontae Williams. We're going here. Little David Montgomery on the back. Still can't believe the Texans picked him up. They're going to be scary this year. We got a nice little Zay Flowers, followed by a Bears Johnson. And here we go, Donruss. It's always a pleasure to rip Donruss just because you have the opportunity to hit some crazy cards. Justin Herbert yellow there, Rasheem Ali, and a bunch of base. All right, last pack match. If you guys like these videos, make sure you guys subscribe and comment down below. Without further ado, we're starting off with our base packs. We're going to need something big out of these last 2 packs here. Going in the Absolute, it'd be absolutely insane to pull a Kaboom. You get what I said there? Absolute, whatever. Trevor Lawrence here to start it off. And it looks like we have a Jahmyr Gibbs, very nice rookie. We're on $5 in the last pack. Something good here. We could get into the green. Got a Bijan Robinson, Travis Kelce, and it looks like we're not getting anything this video. Make sure you guys come back for the next one.